gonna bring it around now. All over town. Hey, what it do, folk? What it do? How we doing? How's everybody doing on this Fist Pump Friday edition of Montez at Midday? Brought to you by St. Louis Organics. Check them out, good people. They're located at 8088 Watson Road. Already. How's everybody doing, though? Are we hydrated? Are we good? Gotta get it in to the people out there, of course, and all of the sponsors that make this thing here, this show go possible, along with the live streaming of Montez at Midday, as well as our podcast, Who's to Blame. You can get the latest edition of that wherever you listen to your favorite podcast at, but you can check it out for sure. It is episode 480. It is up and available out there. But just in case, you can also see the live video of that on our Twitter page at W2B Dre Montez, as well as YouTube Dre Montez. Subscribe today, as well as Facebook Who's to Blame, and on Instagram Who's to Blame the podcast. You can get caught up on the latest episode of the podcast right there for your needs. Don't know how the weather is supposed to be today and this weekend, but more importantly, dress for the occasion, as we've been fooled before by this weather that is going on. By the way, with it being Fist Pump Friday, it's also, before we get into all that, can I get a high five? Chest bump. Let's hug it out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, you gotta hug that thing out. Oh, you gotta hug it out sometimes. You gotta get in there for the real thing. Get that gusto in there. More importantly, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary today, happy anniversary to you. If you're just happy today, you're just feeling good, welcome to the club. We've been looking for you. We've been looking all over for you. If you're feeling a special type of way today, it's not payday, your bracket not doing good, you're single, you got $5 in the bank, you don't have a car, you're barely putting out or getting any, but you're having a damn good Friday. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the people right there that keep it moving and keep it pushing right there. As the kids say, real talk. Real talk OG. Real talk OG. I've had some mornings like that. But other than that, I'd like to say happy birthday. Shout out to my son. Happy 32nd birthday to him. I thought he was going to be joining us today, but due to a scheduling conflict, I guess we'll figure it out later on. But I hope to take him out today for a little afternoon delight of day drinking with dad and lunch. So we will be making a stop at Friendly's in South City, a neighborhood bar located at 3503 Roger Place. The new menu is out, folks. Check it out. The new menu is out, and also the late night menu as well. The South City bars, I can't say enough positive things about them. The neighborhood bars that do a lot of great work. You got Friendly's here in South City, as well as Tower Pub up on Morganford and down in the neighborhood they call the Island. They call it Soulard. We got the Wood Shack, Great Grizzly Bear, Hammerstones, 9th Street Deli at Howard's as well. And over in Bell Vegas, we got the Office, Rogers Place. How about that? 7 bar and 7 sushi bar. How about that? See, we got you covered when it comes to neighborhood bars and entertainment, Tavern on Main as well, margaritas as well. So we got it. And CNC food for your soul. Food so damn good, make you slap the fuck out yourself. Go check it out over there in Bell Vegas, Soulard, downtown. We got the Game 6 Honky Tonk Clan for you, as well as BB's, Jazz, Blues, and Soups. We're coming at you from all angles. But to get a complete listing of all of the participating sponsors, this is that website, www.dremontez.com. What's up, good people? Hello, how's everybody doing? My Big Sexy in the building. What's up, Big Sexy? What's going on? My man from Sumner, Percy. What's going on, big man? What's going on with you? How's everybody doing? Speaking of summer, got another birthday shout out. My man Matt turning 50. Matt's having his birthday party tomorrow at Friendly's as well. 5-0 OG, still a pimp. Still driving his Cadillac from back in the day with Trues and Vogues on it. No, but real talk, happy birthday to my son and my dude, Matt. Well, guys, it's Friday. A lot of things to kind of cover, go over with, get off the fro. All my natural hair people, salute to you, salute to you already. But on this Flashback Friday, hold on, before we get into that, I love when the internet works. You know, when shit go right on the internet, I love when a great story turns out into a positive thing and it's just gone like that. So we're going to talk about this St. Peter's basketball team, the run they've been on, making it to the Sweet 16. The cheerleaders couldn't make it to the second game due to the budgeting conflict. We know the enrollment there is low, not a big school. You know, their budget is real small. You know, look, motherfuckers need some help. And it goes on the internet in a very positive way. And the streaming network Peacock heard about this into the rescue. See, that is when the internet works in positive ways right there. Another one, internet working in positive ways. We all know about the NIL for the collegiate students out there. Adidas has a goal to attract 50,000 collegiate athletes for the NIL movement. 50,000. 50,000 they're going to attract through different schools. That's what's up right there. We got a little naughty shouldn't do at these pro days. We've all know how HBCU students get looked at in the workforce, as well as the athletes when they try to turn pro and when they do turn pro. The HBCU gets that sombering music and the bad academic background and the financial despair. It always has that type of story. I don't think it's that way anymore. And Dion is speaking up on it at Jackson State University, where 10 NFL teams said we're not coming to the pro day down there. We have no reason to come to the pro day at JSU. I tell you what, kids, use that as a positive moment. It sounds like an old cliche that you done heard your entire life, but damn it, it's true. Sometimes bad things that happen to you, you can use that as a clutch and turn it into positive fuel. Message right there. And shout out to the man in Detroit, Michigan. Twice in 2 weeks, this man has donated $1.2 million in gasoline. I'm going to say it again. 1 week, he gave away $200,000 in free gas at the gas station. But here it is. Each car gets $60. Move on. $60. Move on. $60. Move on. See, that's what I'm saying. Again, when things work out, there was no fighting. There was no law enforcement involved. It was done in a very professional way. There was no chaos. Message. But I like that. The $1 million in free gas. You know, as a guy who doesn't drive anymore due to vision problems, look up LHON, you know what I'm talking about. I see the frustration of my friends and my Uber drivers and Lyft drivers there about this guy. I have no idea. And I finally took a gander at the gas prices. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Can you imagine if you come to the city and you hook up with a female and you ride home with her and she live in Chesterfield Valley? You got to get home now. Oh, Carl. So it may be a good idea to say, where you live at? You need to figure out these travel arrangements. You know, you gotta figure out the gas prices when it come to that. That's just me thinking ahead. Is it just me? Or does nobody else care that baseball season is around the corner? I'm not getting the love. You know, I see more things about the junior soccer team game tonight at SLU at 7 o'clock, which is sold out. Shout out to that. The upcoming stadium, the upcoming season in downtown St. Louis. the Big Pet Parade at Keener Plaza. I've heard more excitement and enthusiasm about that than I've heard about April 7th. What's going on, Cardinal Nation? What are people at? You still can't be mad about the lockout. It's like you 8 years old, your parents get a divorce, and you 55 years old, and you mad at your parents. You had nothing to do with that. Let that shit go. So what I'm saying, let that lockout shit go. That had nothing to do with us as the fans. Come on. Can I get my baseball people back? Where they at? I know Blues hockey playoff season coming up. I get all that. I get it. It's almost sundress season. Yeah. But baseball, America's pastime. Our St. Louis Cardinals about to come home and open this thing up for the 22 season. We got to send Yachty off in the right way. Come on. Wayno got to go out the right way. But I need to see some baseball enthusiasm. I'm not seeing it. I've tried to have a baseball conversation, not just about the Cardinals or the White Sox or the Cubs or the Royals, but just a generalization of the upcoming season. That's all. And I'm getting a can I buy you a drink at the bar and the female saying no, but with body language. I'm getting that type of thing. I need to find that baseball group and sit down with them and let's talk about these things. We got some crazy changes. We got a team that changed its name to the Cleveland Guardians. What? What's going on here? Why is the baseball replay camera better than the NFL? I don't know. But that's what I want to find out. We're going to get into the show here after this little bit. I got to go about this Flashback Friday. So the other day, we're sitting, the homies and I, we politicking, but we're listening to the music as we're having a discussion about, everyday situations, life, kids, relationships, money, work life, the daily bullshit. But in the background, it's some 90s hip hop being played. The type of 90s hip hop where it brought out bad vibes out of you in your crew. Like, for instance, you just broke up with your old girl. You go to the club that week. Y'all broke up, let's say, Saturday or Sunday. That Thursday, you going out with the fellas. You in the car in the parking lot. Y'all smoking an L, drinking some old Paul Masson. You in that talk. You selling wolf tickets in the car. I swear, man, I better not see her with no dude. She up here with a dude, I'm going to lose my shit. Your boy's trying to calm you down. Calm down, bro. Calm down. You good now. You feeling good. Time to going up in the spot. Nice crowd up in there. You vibing. Everybody feeling good. And here come the song. Lil Jon and the Eastside Boys. And you see her with another dude at the bar talking. Oh, God. Oh, we gonna tell God. We gonna tell God. It was just some music that just inspired a brawl. It had its reasons, but the music gave it the beat and gave you that nudge. You're like, oh, are you trying to pump me up here for real? All right, fellas. Flashback Friday, like when your kid first walks, but the other parent is not home or the older siblings are not there. Nobody is there but you to see the baby walk. So now everybody come home and you try to get the baby to walk again. Instead of you saying, hey, baby, come do it again, you starting to get mad now. Get over here. Motherfucker did it before y'all. Get over here. Now you done scared the baby. That's why half of the kids don't start walking again at age 4. True story. These facts are not true or proven, but it is Flashback Friday. Montez at midday. There it is, people, right there. Right there for sure. All right. Before we get into it, we're going to take a short little break and come back and get into today's show. Booyah.
Mountain Man Screw. As smooth as a river flows. mountainmanscrub.com. Get your scrub on.
All right, and we're back. Montez at midday. It is Fist Pump Friday, and we're being brought to you by a title sponsor out here, people. A title sponsor. Booyah. St. Louis Organics, located 8088 Watson Road. Also joining us today, we also got Certa Pro Painters. Get them today, commercial or residential today. Get that hookup today. If you're going to the movies this weekend, why not do it historical style downtown Bell Vegas at the Lincoln Movie Theater? The Lincoln Movie Theater. All right, good people. We're back. All right. What's up, Rob? Larry, I do agree with that Lil John and the East Side Boys. Point taken for sure. All right, let's get on into it to today's discussion. And the first one will be going on a run. You can take that if you're in the sales force, you closing, coffee's for closing. You're feeling it. You're knocking it down. You're on a little hot run. You're on a run right now. But we always talk about the other side of on the run, like in sports. We always talking about when a team goes on they outscored their opponent 35-7 in the third quarter. We're talking more about the defense than what the offense actually did. In basketball teams the past 2 weeks been going on these crazy runs in the first half and in the third quarter. But this week, the fourth quarter has been hot. 19-0 runs, 26-2 runs, 14-2 runs. I mean, all of this, but they're always looking at the negative side of things. Well, can we flip it? Can we flip it and say, hey, like in baseball or softball, for instance, you scored 9 runs with 2 outs. They're looking at the pitcher or the defensive setting. What about what the offense said? What about that talk, that pep talk you give it? Can we get any credit? Why does it always have to be the collapse and fall of the defense? Well, the defense didn't do their part here, and it led to this. Well, if they would have done a pitching change in the 5th inning, Bob, we wouldn't be in this situation. I say, fuck that. Maybe it's time to turn around and look at your teammates and say, hey, now is the time. Now is the time. All it takes is one to buy in, and I got you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And the rest will follow. And we hear this a lot, especially now late in the NBA season. Hockey postseason is approaching. And right now, with the madness of March going on, we definitely hear that phrase a lot. Look like they're going on a run right here. But they're looking at the deficiency of it instead of the efficiency of it, of the team that's going on the run. There's some hidden parameters in everything, hidden agendas. There's numbers over here and solutions that you got to figure out on the run. So shout out to the coaches that can spot that right away on like, hey, we got some right here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. But on the side of the team that gives up all of that, I've been on both sides of the equation on this one. And they're both, when it's over with, you don't realize what happened. When you're the team going on the run, when you're the team giving up the run, you know what the fuck is going on. Oh, Todd in the back corner ain't sold shit all year. But Steve up front been on a run, on a heater. Todd know he need to step his game up. Steve has no idea the heater that he's on, if you feel what I'm saying here. But I'm always saying to put this, look like we got a guest here join us. Yeah, who this trying to join the show? All right. Come on in. Turn your camera on. Hey, what's up, young lady? How you doing? This is Miss Denise joining the show at the finest portion of the show of Montez at midday. How you doing, Denise?
Trying to get rid of a dog.
I just got done talking about Flashback Fridays, how certain music you hear, like for instance, have you were in your dating life, have you ever heard a song and you saw an ex and it triggered the spider monkey where you about to throw some hands and beat somebody up?
Yeah, probably that crazy bitch song or the
Which one? Which one?
the exactly anything that makes me be like, oh damn, I could definitely kill that person. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
All my exes.
Everybody has that moment in that song.
What's that Cold Black Heart song by Jet or Black whatever? A
Yes,
lot
I know
of
what you're
guys,
talking about.
yes,
Yeah,
a
that's a
lot
song.
of guys told they're like that Jet song reminds me of you, Denise, because your heart is dead. But you know me, you know I have a great heart.
Oh, of course, everybody has a great heart, but I was talking about like in the '90s for some reason that hip hop music kind of there was a certain genre
Uh,
that brought out instigation, fights, the type of you see that X talking to anybody, it's gonna be some furniture moving, some drinks,
uh,
that type
okay,
of.
so it's not like a crazy song. It's not in the 90s, but it's like early 2000s. For some reason, when I'm ready to go into something feeling like the best person that I'm about to kick someone's ass, I listen to 50 Cent's Wangsta.
That's
And
the
I'm
trigger
like,
song, huh? That's
okay,
the trigger song.
like I don't remember what year that was. I know it's like 2004 or something, but that song, that's my hype song. Like,
That's
oh,
right.
I'm about to go.
You
I'm
about to
like,
go
I'm about
good.
to go with some, because you a Wangsta, I'm coming in and I'm about to fucking.
That's funny. That is too funny. So right now we got a lot of basketball being played. A lot of basketball. College basketball is the madness of March. I get to call it. I like to call it. Did you watch any of the games? Have you watched any of
I
the games?
watched a few, but do you want to know what I'm proud of?
Go.
When I used to do brackets, since I'm Asian, my name on my brackets were always the final fortune cookie.
That's the name of
Get
your
it?
bracket. The Final Fortune
The
cookie.
final fortune cookie.
Oh, I like that. Nice little zing on there. I like that. Nice little pun. Shout out to the
I
Asian
gotta
community.
make all the Asian jokes that I can. Okay.
Hey, hey, as long as you can do them. As long as you can do them. Only you can do them.
I
So
bet you
do you
can get
have
away with an Asian joke.
what you say?
You can get away with an Asian joke, I'm sure.
I don't know any Asian jokes. I'm not a good joke teller at all. I ruin a joke. I laugh before I finish it if it's really good. So I'm
Oh,
not a great joke teller. I can tell a story that I think is funny, but not a joke. Not at all.
okay.
Like the
But go
time,
back to
like the time I
basketball.
had a barbecue contest, and the team that won, they got so hammered they didn't cook out.
Shut up.
Well, a few of the games were on last night. And a couple of I don't even want to pose the question, how is any bracket is doing? Fuck that. That shit's been ripped up for about a week now. So right now, people are just having fun. The history side of this and just the excitement of watching college basketball. And last night you had Gonzaga playing Arkansas. Them Razorbacks of Arkansas. Shout out to Augusta, Ball Knob, Little Rock, Whiteville, Searcy, and the last name White, the family, the people, the Razorbacks. They did it. Mama, I told you they were going to do it. They took down the favorite team, though, Denise. The team that was poised to win it lost last night.
Whatever, the brackets were fucked up on the first round, like the first thing.
Exactly. Destroyed. 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 But
I think
Arkansas,
like they were saying like I don't know how many hundreds and thousands of brackets were submitted, and within the first games, it went down to like 800 or whatever. Like it got annihilated
y'all, the
because
percentages are up.
the, it was fucked up. I mean, this year I didn't do a bracket this year because I was like, with all the shit that's happened in the last 2 years, what the fuck do I have to contribute? I
Right.
like that the fact that people are getting upset. I'm like, okay, we've had enough shit going on in our lives. Let's let the little underdogs come up and be like, celebrate for a minute.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious what you said. But I kind of like Arkansas chance. They got hands, but they got it. I think in college basketball, you need to rebound and defend. If you don't hit your threes, some other two things right there can really help. Because I think if Arkansas would have hit their threes and free throws last night, that game would have been a blowout. But it was much closer than what everybody thought.
But I was thinking about this since I know we were supposed to be talking about this last week. So last week, I was all ready to be like, well, why don't we just let the cheerleaders play since they could get the ball off the fucking backboard?
Oh, you saw that video when the ball got stuck.
Yeah.
That's utilizing the cheerleaders. I mean, who can get up there the best way than the cheerleaders, huh? I support the cheerleaders in every way possible. I support all cheerleaders out there.
I was a cheerleader in high school, so I support cheerleaders too.
Hey, do a cheer for us right now if you remember. Do one of your teams.
No.
Your team's
No, it would be more. No. But I will say go Jaguars because I am a Gateway girl.
Okay.
So.
Right, shout out to them. And next you had Michigan playing Villanova. Now everybody thought certain things about Michigan after Juwan Howard choked the shit out of a coach and all of that. And Michigan can't win the big game when it counts in college basketball. But they got outplayed yesterday, and Villanova won with that squad. So everybody right now think Villanova is going to win it.
I'm walking through my house to get a certain sweatshirt I need to show you. But if I can find it
at the same time or something.
No. I am not on TikTok. I don't like TikTok. I don't like TikTok, OnlyFans, or anything.
I'm not too familiar with OnlyFans. I always hear people talking about it. I don't know what that is.
No, okay, listen. Well, I'll school you on that in a minute. I was looking for a sweatshirt that I wear every year during football season. It says "Fuck Michigan."
Why you
remember? I was at Ohio State. Michigan girls are fat.
It's the
Ohio State.
There you go.
The best band, the best damn band in the land. So fuck Michigan. So I don't give a fuck what happens to them.
You know, I don't know where Bobby Knight was at yesterday, but that Texas Tech, the Red Raiders, in that Duke game gave you everything possible. And there's a whole lot of people that do not like Duke at all, and Coach K for the way basketball and that program has done and dominated basketball for years, the way they win games, the teams they beat, the whole players' demeanor, their personages, something about Duke just irks the fuck out of people. But what
can I tell you why?
Why?
Because losers hate winners.
Losers hate winners. Hey, that's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt. Losers hate winners. Okay?
Yeah, so if you're gonna fucking hate on Duke, it's because you're probably a loser.
And next up, the game nobody really gave a fuck about, a chance or a thought to, was that Houston game in Arizona. But Houston went up in there like five slammer jammer and just said, we don't give a damn what nobody say. We're going to send this number one seed home. Bye-bye. See you later. Deuces. Holla.
On that note, that's to take it back to Michigan in Ohio State. We used to always chant, we don't give a fuck about the whole state of Michigan, the whole state of Michigan, the whole state of Michigan. We don't give a fuck about the whole state of Michigan.
Hey. Got cheering on the show.
Hey,
wow.
Wait. Okay. I have to say, though, like, as a female, I'm not on that whole PC movement, the whole hashtag #MeToo movement. But if I were, the Red Raiders, the females could be like, that makes me sad because Red Raiders could mean my period time.
Oh my God. I had no idea you were going to take it there.
I'm just saying.
I take that back. I am not shocked that you said that. I had to forget who I'm talking
Yeah, whatever.
Speak what's on your mind. You speak the truth and facts right there. Truth and
I warned you. I would say whatever you said, okay.
We're that type of show. We let the people say what's on their mind to the people, for the people.
Oh my God. If females do that now, and I get blamed for bringing it up, I'm gonna be so sad because I don't really care.
Yeah, right.
I no, I mean like I really do hate PC shit and like the whole let's make a deal about everything. So if the Red Raiders come under scrutiny, I'm gonna be in trouble.
You started the movement for the Red Raider movement.
Damn it!
Denise said that, y'all. Denise said that, y'all. Denise said
No, take my name off of this so I don't.
that. I got one more question to ask you, though. I saw something on the show yesterday that I've heard about people doing this, but I want to do it, but I want to know if I'm too late. It's about cleansing your place where you live, your home, your apartment. Have you ever done that before?
It's like called a daily thing.
But have you done a
When you
cleanse
have
of your
like
home?
what with sage? Like with
No,
sage, you
that's
like
different. Like you get a cleanse reader to come in your house. And they
hell
read.
no. I see ghosts all the time. Things fly off my shelves and things move and my friends have been here and like a thing will take itself off the shelf and fly past my head and
You
I
need a
don't even
seance.
react.
You need a seance, not a cleanse.
No, it really happens. I could call up multiple friends and they're like, oh yeah, shit flies by her head all the time and she doesn't even react.
Now that burning of the sage, can you do that? I thought it was one you're supposed to do before you move in.
No, I think it's like I have never done it. I just think it's like when you're starting to feel like stress or like something like coming into your
Something's
space,
not
you're
right.
supposed to do it.
Yeah, okay, got you.
You
Okay.
see on my Instagram, I cut my back up every week. Have you seen that when I do all the
I didn't know
cutting
if
on
you
my
were
back?
going in. Is that like a treatment you go for? I didn't know what was going on with that. I didn't know
No,
that
I
was
do
like,
it in my house. I do it in my house. My friend comes over, and and all my boyfriends are okay with it. Like I just get butt ass naked and I lay down and they
oh,
rub my body and
let's rewind it. You said
they're
all your boyfriends are
I
okay.
mean like all not at once, like the boyfriends from now to past. They
Okay.
don't want to cut me up because they think it's like gonna hurt me, but I love it. Like I fall asleep, but yeah, you just rub the Asian oil on me and then you take a quarter, like a coin, and you just cut me until I bleed. And then yeah, then everything's cleansed.
What the hell is this
So
called?
quartering.
You know what? You learn something. I learn something every day. Every day.
Look, after the podcast, just Google it. Google Asian quartering.
Asian quartering. Wow.
Yeah.
Asian quartering.
Also, since we were talking about sports before I said I'm butt ass naked getting cut the fuck up, um, did you read Matt Carpenter's letter to St. Louis? It kind of made me want to cry.
No, I did
It was
not.
sad.
Was it
You should
sad?
read it.
It's a good one.
Well, yeah, because
You remember
like,
anything
okay,
he said
so
in there?
when he, huh?
You remember anything he said in there?
Yeah, I'm about to tell you if you stop interrupting. Just joking, because I interrupt you all the time. No, so he was saying he was in his senior year at TCU, and he thought his baseball career was completely over. He had no prospects to go into major leagues, and no scouts ever took any interest in him. And then his final game at TCU, his dad and his mom were there, and he didn't have to have his dad or mom say anything. All three of them looked at each other like, this is your final game in baseball. And it was so heartbreaking because he had to have Tommy John surgery and he was not even a pitcher, but he had to have it in his junior year.
Right.
But he came back in his senior year, but still like he wasn't the best. So he thought his senior year at TCU was like done. He gets a text from his aunt and it says congratulations, and he doesn't know what she's talking about, so he runs over to his laptop and he's like trying to reload the draft website, and he said he's never been more pissed off about his college wi-fi ever because it would not load. So finally it loaded and he was the 399th pick for the Cardinals.
Wow.
So he went to the farm league, and then we all know who he is now, and yeah, so he wrote a goodbye letter to St. Louis because he's like, I met my wife, I had my two kids, like this is my town, this is like who gave me that chance I never thought was coming. And he was like talking about Yachty and all the other players and how he was so humble to be around such great people and how much it just affected him and how he'll never forget that St. Louis is the thing that gave him that chance that he thought was gone forever. So it was a really beautiful letter. I can't say it was well written
I
because
like the way you
being in
said it,
English.
the way you broke it down, coming from a fan, telling a baseball player's perspective on a letter he wrote to the fans. I love it. And that's being brought to you
And it
by
was like,
our sponsor here, TMS, transcranial magnetic stimulation, the brain magnet, located out in Chesterfield. Visit chesterfieldtms.com for more information. It deals with the depression area of the brain, also great for PTSD patients as well. Check them out today. Good job right there, Denise. Good job with that card.
they might actually be willing to help me because I've had like 8 concussions in my life.
Contact them.
No, yeah, I will.
Contact them. They do some great things for people. Check them out. 636
I will.
522 0705. There it is right there. TMS. Well, Denise, do you have any big plans for the weekend?
Now that I work 4 jobs, my big plan today is to talk to you and talk. Take a nap. No,
Oh my
touch
God.
dogs. My big plan is to touch dogs. I want to touch all the dogs. Touch them all. Just touch dogs. Actually, you know what? Here, let me pose a question since I'm talking about dogs really quickly. Someone asked me this morning, and I had to Google it. What came first, the word pet or petting? Did we name the animals that we're petting pets because we were petting them? I already know the answer because I Googled it.
What? Another
So the
weed
word,
thought brought to you by. Here's the weed thoughts of the show. Weed thought portions brought to you by St. Louis Organics. Say that again now. Which came first, petting or pet?
yeah, like, oh my God, you make me feel, I usually am
What did
high.
he say he liked it?
But I'm just saying, if you were petting an animal, did you say like, oh, I'm petting this animal, it should be a pet? Or was it like, oh, this is my pet and I'm touching it? So like me and my friends are now, after that question was posed, after I looked it up, petting is the word is like caressing affectionately. So when I go to a bar next time and like let's say I see you, Dre, I'm gonna be like, hey, can I enter your space? That way you don't say me too. And be like, Jay, can I enter your space and affectionately caress you? That just means I'm gonna pet you with my hand. I'm just gonna caress and affectionately. But pet is a noun.
Going on. What is going on? You should be a stand-up comedian. I swear to God, you should be a stand-up comedian. You are
I
hilarious.
was trying to be like 10 years ago, but now I lost track of time. Anyways, so from now on, I'm just gonna be like, hey, dude, I'm gonna enter your space. Is that okay? Do I have permission? I'm gonna affectionately caress your arm right now.
Have you
But if
said
you
that
give
to
me
somebody in
permission,
public before?
huh?
Have you said that to a complete stranger in public before?
No, it just happened this morning that I came up that I looked up what petting means and it said caress affectionately. So this morning, which isn't that long ago, although I do wake up at 4 in the morning, no, this is a new thing I've learned that that's what petting means. So I'm gonna caress affectionately to everyone now with asking permission.
Okay. All
Gotta
right.
ask permission
That's the
now.
new hug. That's the new hug, ladies and gentlemen. The new hug. Denise
I'm
with
gonna no, you know what I call hugs? They're like vegetarians because like I love hugs. So you go in for a hug and you're like nowadays you're like, hold on, I'm a hugger, and then you go in for a hug. But that's like what vegetarians have been the whole world. They're like, hi, I'm Lauren. I am a vegetarian. Like I didn't fucking ask what your fucking food preferences were. Like I just fucking met you, bitch. Like
Nobody
I didn't
cares,
take you out
Todd.
to lunch.
Nobody cares, Todd.
Right? See, that's Todd, I guess, is the male vegetarian. Mine is Lauren because I actually know a Lauren vegetarian who every fucking time I post a photo about me, she's like, oh my God, do you know how much water consumption it takes to have that cow to produce the steak you're eating? And then I just post a photo of me putting the said steak in my mouth. Like, I'm like, I drink water all day, every day. So do you know how much water consumption I take? So does someone want to fucking eat me? Like, okay, bitch. Like my animals eat your vegetables and then I eat them. So I'm also consuming your fucking vegetables and my meat. Like,
You are grinding your gears on this Friday. You getting it off your
no,
chest.
I am because now after the Red Riders give me an email, I'm gonna have to get a fucking email from the Texas Longhorns because no one's gonna want to eat fucking beef
Hook 'em.
because I'm fucking because the vegetarians are gonna be like, oh, Texas Longhorns, we can't support them because Denise said she eats meat.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You are hilarious. I swear.
What other fucking mascot can I fucking have them complain about in this little podcast? Like, look, there's a cardinal behind me. Should we save the birds and not have St. Louis Cardinals? Like, come on, fuck you.
Well, they say, what you talking about?
Oh, is that a bobblehead?
Yeah. It's a gnome
Okay,
bomb.
hold on. First of all, I'm going into my cardinal thing. Look at my beautiful statue I have. Stan Musial.
Stand the man.
And I have I have this stupid card or this baseball that was thrown to me by a Nationals coach because he thought I was gonna have sex with him. And I have this baseball that says, sign this if you want to have sex with me. And I threw it to the baseball team and they all signed it.
That's a good way to get an autograph. Very creative way to get an autograph.
The moms at the baseball game who were trying to get baseballs for the kids weren't so happy about that.
I'm gonna get this
Fuck
music
them,
going.
Karen.
I'm gonna get this music going, and we're gonna get. I'd like to thank the folks for joining in today. It's Friday. With Montez at midday. Thank you to our wonderful guest, talented Miss Denise. Party all the time. Party all the time. Happy birthday again to my son, Storm. Thank you again to the sponsor. Booyah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Until next time. See you guys later. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you. Take it easy. Peace, good people. Enjoy your weekend.